Bonjour YouTube! Hi, I'm Kiko and I'm a Japanese model in Paris. Today guys, I'm going to be talking to you about how to set boundaries in a relationship. Because in my life, I meet a lot of girlfriends who struggle with not getting commitment from their man, and they've been together for years but they haven't been engaged even though they really want to. I really feel like this is a global thing, and I think a lot of people these days just date and then move in and then stay together without having any kind of commitment. So I'm making a video about how to set boundaries in a relationship. Number one, know your boundaries. It's very obvious, but if you cannot identify what your boundary is, it's going to be very hard to set boundaries. And the boundary is not about controlling the other person. It is about what you will and will not accept. So you need to understand what your boundaries are. Perhaps take your journal, take your memo, and really write down what your boundaries are. Because once you know them, like, it's so much easier to set boundaries. Boundaries look like I need consistency in communication. I am not okay with unclear commitment for long. I need honesty even if it's uncomfortable. Which brings to the second tip on how to set boundaries in a relationship. Say it clearly, not emotionally charged. This one is super important, guys. I want you guys, ladies, to really just practice that, maybe to yourself in a mirror. But sometimes we become quite emotional and emotionally charged that we cannot really communicate what we really want. In a partnership, in a relationship, it's very important that you communicate it clearly. Keep it direct and keep it calm, because you know yourself, you know your boundaries, you trust yourself, and I'm confident that you can do that. Next tip on how to set boundaries in a relationship. Don't turn it into a negotiation. A boundary is not, can you try harder? Do you think you could maybe? It is, it's what I need to stay in this. And if it becomes a debate, the boundary loses strength. So keep in mind that your boundary is not negotiable. It is not a negotiation. Next tip is follow through. The boundary is only real if your actions match. Let's say I am going to not stay in this relationship because my expectations and my needs are not met, so I am going to step back. And if you are going to say that, then you need to stick to it. I see a lot of women saying such things and actually stay because they feel sorry for the other person and they see the potential, and it's a great way to manipulate your mind. But if you're going to say something such as communicating your boundary, then you do need to make sure that your actions actually match. It's very common for a situationship or uncommitted relationship. Staying in the same unclear situation without change only weakens your boundary. So it's eventually going to make you lose yourself. You will not be happy. And this is exactly why setting boundaries in a relationship is very important. So tip number 4 was follow through and make sure that your actions actually match. Tip number 5 on how to set boundaries in a relationship is to watch their response. Green flags can be like respect, effort, clarity. Even if they don't fully agree, like, they take it seriously. Whereas red flags can be avoidant and minimizing your needs and turning it back on you, keeping things vague to keep you. Their response will tell a lot of things about them. Last but not least, last tip on how to set boundaries in a relationship is to keep respecting yourself. Ladies, I know how hard it is after setting boundaries in a relationship. Like, you start having doubts and maybe you said it too much, or you feel sorry, or you feel a bit too vulnerable. But I want you to know that before any relationships in our lives, our relationships with ourselves are the most important thing, and you need to take good care of yourself, and you need to always learn to love yourself and respect yourself. And I believe that setting boundaries in a relationship with your partner is a very good practice to know how much you actually respect yourself, you actually love yourself. When we are the best version of ourselves, I think this is where we want to be for our partner. And we start disrespecting ourselves, that's when we lose such energy, we lose fun and bubbly and playful feminine energy. And this is why I will definitely empathize the importance of respecting yourself no matter what. I know it's not easy to do, and I'm proud of you for being here, always learning to value yourself and respect yourself. So I think it's a huge step that you are watching this video, and also that you are working on yourself. And I wanted to lastly share something about boundaries. Boundaries are actually not making somebody act right. Boundaries are about protecting your emotional stability and choosing what you want. So empowering to know, and I think we should always be first of all honest with ourselves and set boundaries with ourselves. And once we do that, we can do the work much better with our spouse partner as well. So that's everything I wanted to say in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something at least, and I will see you guys in the next video. A bientôt.